Tonight, a good one coming your way in the AFC. It's the Tennessee Titans and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
On play action, it's Ward. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Again, it's Henderson. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
It is 3rd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
That's good for a Patriots.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Once more, it's Henderson. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Henderson. Mark him right on the 15, and the march continues. That is a 1st down picked up on the ground.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Maynard on 1st and 10. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Our first carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
By Cedric Gray. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that 1st quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football. This is 3rd and 6 as we are ready to get back underway. Throwing on 3rd down is May. He'll try to run for it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll go. Here's May. He's got it at the 3. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on fourth down in the red zone. And it pays off with first and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
From the 1, second and goal. Henderson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The extra point is up and through, and the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Julius Chestnut to bring it back. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Titans offense is going to take over now for the second time. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. Off play action, it's Ward. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The linebacker, Robert Spillane. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
From the gun, here's Ward. His pass caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. That's good for a Titan first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And it'll be a pickup of 3, so third down, forthcoming. Play action. Ward. He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. They hook up again, second time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Second down, they need 7. Out of the gun, Ward. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That throw right on the money for the former Miami quarterback, and it's a first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball, and while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
The Patriots' 15-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap for Ward. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
On 4th down, on is the veteran Joey Sly for the Titans field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Sly's kick is good. And the Titans are on the board. It's 7-3.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. The Patriots offense going to get it one final time in this first half. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Second and 5. It's the tight end Henry in motion. On 2nd down, it's May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And the just 4 seconds left in the first half. A timeout is called. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. May to throw again. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 3. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Patriots offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
A tough spot here. Third and long. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll look deep here for Diggs. And on third down, that ball incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And it's going to be fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming up.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Titans offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with first and 10. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Here's Ward. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. First down for Tennessee.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
From the 38 now, here's second and 9. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
That's to the right side and incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Ward on a designed run, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. To throw is Ward. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So it is back to a 1-point game now in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense back onto the field for their next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
May to throw on 2nd down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And 3rd down coming up.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all, and I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And the Patriots ready to kick it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. DK to return. The Titans offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Ward. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
They'll drop to throw. There's Okonkwo open left side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Titan first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On second down, here's Ward. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. That's catch 3 just on this drop, and it gets his team a first down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Now, first down throw for Ward. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown. Anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So now Drake May and the Patriots down on the scoreboard. 56 seconds to go. They need a touchdown. Field goal is worthless now as they come up with 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Throwing on second down. May. He'll let one go down the middle. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Cashapp Booty was the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
41-yard line.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10. We're going to put a man in motion to the right. Throwing on first and 10 is May. New England going to take their second timeout. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining.
Brings up second and 3 at their 48-yard line.
Here's second down and 3. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout, and they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game.
48-yard line.
Here's first down. To throw now, May. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here's May again. Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On third and 2, it's May. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
One play, fourth down. Everything you've done comes down to this point, Mike. I mean, what a finish. Somehow they dial up the play they need when they need it the most. And it looks like they're going to get out of it.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
into the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do to try to establish some tempo. They start this one with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Ward. Throw, left side, taken in by Iomanner. He's taken down, just shy of midfield. Now 4 seconds left, and we get a timeout call.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. One last throw here for Ward. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, and this one will come to an end. So it's a win for the Patriots. It was a closely fought affair, but they're able to survive, and they eke out a 1-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.